What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Guys, we are here with 20 surprising facts about India. Guys, I posted a question or in the community tab on my channel just about other countries y'all want me to learn about, so kind of getting a head start as I get your votes and your nominations type thing, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting ready to start a podcast where I just talk to people from different countries and they just, help me learn, give me their experiences and living in another part outside of the U.S. So I think it's very interesting. But we here with India, finna check out the FTD facts. Y'all hit that subscribe button, send down those recommendations. Let's check it out.
Hey guys, my name is Dave Wapple and welcome to FTD Facts. The channel will reteach you about everything and everything, whether it be space, the cosmos, celebrities, or your body, or in this case, India. India, it is huge. As a matter of fact, it's so big, it makes up 17.5% of the entire world's population. Hey, fact number one. And first of all, we gotta thank a couple of YouTubers for recommending this video. That's Manish Singh and Ritzy Lala. But you know what, there are some interesting and shocking facts about India that you guys need to know about. So let's find out what they are. And before we get into it, I wanna know, if you guys could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? So you got number one,
Hey, I already got one place. I know that's the India video, but I do have a place, or a top two so far, because that's the main two I've learned about the most. But definitely got some more to add to the list.
Before we get into it, I want to know, if you guys could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? So you got number one. The population makes up 17.5% of the world's population. But how big is that exactly? Well, the population of India currently sits at 1.2 billion people. And guess what, guys? It's steadily rising. As a matter of fact, by 2022, they predict that it will definitely destroy China's population. And by 2050...
I need to check this video, like probably 4 or 5 years old. I need to check that out because it's definitely 2022 right now. So I need to see if he was
There will be 1.6 billion people living in India. Wow. The Kumbh Mela is a mass pilgrimage of faith where people gather around a sacred river to bathe. In 2013, the Kumbh Mela estimated over 120 million people. And on February 10th of that year, 30 million people came to the festival. As a matter of fact, it was so big that you could see it from space. At one point, India was an island. 100 million years ago, back in the dinosaur days, it broke off from the supercontinent Gondwana land, and it moved north, eventually crashing into Asia. And because of this collision, that is why we have the Himalayan mountains, which are the youngest but also the biggest mountains. In India, there are more road deaths than in any other country, with an approximation of 115,000 people dying a year from motor vehicle accidents. Now here's a shocking fact. I always thought that Hollywood was like the biggest film industry in the entire world, but actually India is. They produce over 1,100 films a year. And a lot of you guys might think, oh, they're all Bollywood films, but that's not actually true. Bollywood only produces about 200 of them. In India, they have 6 seasons. Yeah, I know, we only have...
Hey, India, they know what they do. They must got some good movies out there. I might have to check them out.
4. You got spring, you got summer, you got monsoon, you've got autumn. And then, of course, you get winter, but then there's another one called Provernal. Alright, so for this next one, you know when you guys travel to a country and sometimes you like to bring some currency back, something maybe to put in your scrapbook? Well, believe it or not, you can't do that in India because it is actually illegal to leave the country with any form of Indian currency. Mumbai is one of the most polluted cities on the planet. As a matter of fact, it's so polluted that if you spend one day there, they say it equals 100 cigarettes. Ugh, how do people live there for more than like 3 days? In certain states in India, if you're a police officer and you grow a mustache, you will get a pay increase. I'm just waiting for them to get like monocles and maybe some top hats. And
that means I'll never get a pay. I've been having this same little thing of hair, mustache, since I was like 17.
Then they'll be really classy. India is also a country that has not invaded a country in 10,000 years. Although some scholars say it was 100,000 years, but this is due to the fact that India was a very rich nation, and actually kings were too busy fighting amongst themselves. In India, there are more mobile phones than there are toilets in the entire country. Wow. Okay, this is not a shocking fact, but this is really one for me. You guys know these things? Yeah, these awesome looking formal jackets. I know, they're so cool, right? Well, they're called Shirwanis, and I want one. That's just the fact right now. If you go to India, be careful of the children in the school. 61% of them have a disease that causes germs on their hands. So don't be shaking anybody without sanitizing. Now, we all love spices. Some people like it hot, some people like it mild, but a lot of you guys in first world nations may think, hey, well, we get our spices from like places like Mexico. But that is actually not true, because 70% of the spices that are sold worldwide come all the way from India. Now, for us here in North America, most of us are sitting complaining about not enough female leads in Hollywood or Donald Trump, or we're complaining about first world problems. Meanwhile, in India, they have a child slave.
First world problems that had
Donald Trump, or we're complaining about first world problems. Meanwhile, in India, they have a child slavery problem. Slavery is still a thing in India, and believe it or not, they think that there's over 14 million people in slavery, and most of them are all children. And just so you know, most of these children are working in things like quarries. Not good. In India, there's an airline company called Go Air. And speaking of females from the last one, this company only hires females. Why? Because, well, they say that females are lighter, and because of that, they save up to $500,000 US a year simply on fuel. Bills in India are great for the blind. This is because they have Braille on them. But they're not the only country to do it. Countries like Russia, China, Mexico, and Israel also do that as well. India's also claimed that it has the most diverse amount of languages in the country. In 1961, a census went around totaling 1,652 languages in the country. Big ones are, well, you guessed it, Hindi, Bengali. There's also Telugu, Marathi, and Urdu. For me, I've always loved the animals from India. They're way better than the ones in North America. I mean, elephants are just super cool. But did you know that there are over 90,000 species of animals in India? 350 of them are animals. There are 1,200 types of birds. And as for plant species, well, there's over 50,000 of them.
Wow.
And last but not least, guys, India has a great space exploration program, and it's getting better year by year. In 2009, India was the first country to discover water on the moon. And it makes you wonder what else they will create and what else they will discover. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, this has been an awesome treat for me to talk about. To be real, there are so many things about India that I learned that I just couldn't put in this video, otherwise it would be super long. So if you guys would like to see a part 2 or have a suggestion for another type of video, let us know down there in the comments below. But thanks for watching, guys. My name is Dave Wapple. This has been FTD Facts. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, tune in for other videos, and if you guys want more Dave Wapple, head on over to my personal channel. We'll also...
That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope learning about India. Man, that is different though, man. That was like some serious type of stuff still kind of going on like that, but definitely want to learn more about the country and stuff. But man, that's a lot of people. That's a lot. It's a path. I gotta look at I gotta check the update now and see how many people are living in India, because that's a lot of people. That seems very crowded. I mean, which I know the US is a little crowded too. The China crowded. I didn't know India was up there. I honestly didn't, but that was definitely surprising. Definitely surprising facts about India. Y'all make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Send me more recommendations so I can check it out. That's all I have for this video. Hey, y'all hit that subscribe button. Send me some recommendations. Y'all be blessed, be the best, and be you. I'm out.